Let me turn to the U.S. Open. Is Roger playing at his best now, Jim?
Roger Federer is playing beautifully, Charlie. He played brilliantly in Cincinnati, beating Novak Djokovic in the finals just a week ago. And he's coming in so relaxed. I mean, Federer is back at #1 in the world again. Rafa Nadal, who's really been his bête noire, is out with injury. So the big four is down to the big three in the men's game right now, with Novak Djokovic and Andy Murray being the big threats to Federer. But I have Djokovic the slight favorite. He won the Australian Open this year. I think he's
over
got
Federer and Andy.
I think he's the slightest favorite, but that's the kiss of death, guys. I'm a terrible prognosticator.
But Gail has a very good point, because Andy did win the Olympics. Does that mean that, finally he's had a big win at a big event that gives him the confidence to win a Grand Slam?
And I'm thinking, Charlie, momentum must be on Andy's side, too.
Yeah, I absolutely think that Andy Murray's a different player than he was 3 weeks ago. He knows that at the finish line now he can push through the tape, where he'd never done that before in a big tournament. Murray's definitely a favorite up there, but I just, for some reason, my gut tells me Novak.
Yeah, but think about Novak. What happened to him? Because, he had that year where he was mowing everybody down, and then he seems now to have lost some of that. Are you saying he hasn't really lost it?
Well, I think that the year is long and careers fluctuate a little bit. And I think he had a setback earlier this year when he lost his grandfather in the middle of a tournament in Monte Carlo. And I think that impacted him, and it took a little wind out of his sails. He was the dominant player to that point. But, the beautiful thing about men's tennis is you have these great players at the top. You have everyone else trying to get there. You have the John Isners, an American player who's ranked 10 in the world, trying to push through. You have so many people trying to get there, but this collection at the top is among the best. And then we have Serena on the women's side, who's my favorite there, too. So
I was wondering who you were picking, because Kim Clijsters was here last week, and she said, as far as she's concerned, it's Serena. You feel the same as well?
I mean, if Serena plays her best tennis, Serena wins a tournament. No one can really stand up to her in the moment. Clijsters may have one of the better chances.
Her last one.
Yes, exactly. She's going to retire after this. Petra Kvitova, Victoria Azarenka, those are other names to watch for sure. But if Serena does her thing, she'll lift the trophy.
All right. Thank you. Really good to see you, Jim.
You too, Gail.
Good to see you too, Charlie. I know that you were planning to be here today. I'm just glad you made it there safely. Really great to see you.
I played tennis this weekend, too, so I feel good.
I like to hear that, Charlie.
Feels good, looks good.